Hi guys, yeah, today I just want to say shame on you. Shame on you guys, shame on your family, shame on your friends that are really taking it for granted that we're here in Europe and that we have everything in order and that you can misuse us back in Kenya or back in Africa or back in wherever you are. I'm so upset because a friend of mine today called me because a friend of mine that I physically knew this girl. She was working in the UK and she was sending money back home to Kenya. And after she was sending back money back home to Kenya, that the people in Kenya or her mother should build the house for her. So this woman, this mother of hers, she did not buy the land. She pretended she has bought a land. She started making pictures of other buildings, and this girl in the UK made everything sure she was sending money back home to Kenya to her mother. And the worst thing is that this is the mother doing this to her. So she was thinking everything is okay. I want to close everything back in the UK, and I want to go back home to Kenya and just live my life. Unfortunately, she lands in Kenya, and imagine what the mother has been eating that money with a small boy, with a boy old enough to be the grandson, and now this girl went mad. She went absolutely insane. A friend of mine is calling me today and telling me, Martha, you need to help this friend. She is outside sleeping in the cold, running like a mad woman because of a mother, because of her mother. You mothers, you fathers, you sisters and brothers that are taking our money for granted. My God, I live in Germany. Outside there is not money plants. Hello? I go to work. She was washing old people. She was doing a job to wash old people for 8 years. And you as a mother, that's how you're gonna repay her? For 8 fucking years? That's how you're gonna do your own daughter? I'm shame on you. I'm so ashamed. I'm so ashamed that we have such people in the world. And I cannot believe that they are mothers, they are brothers, they are our sisters, they are our friends, and they're taking us for granted. I'm telling you, here in Europe, we are working hard. We are working really. Some of us have 4 jobs that we are working. We are not going outside and plucking money from the trees. We are working hard. And if you don't understand that and you take it for granted, and I'm sorry to say it to your face, but shame on you. Shame on you. Some of you, we send you money. You don't even have the audacity to call us back and say thank you. We call you to even ask you, have you received the money? And then the next time you call us is when the money goes out. You don't even call us, you beep us like somebody has died in Kenya. I'm really upset. I'm really sad if this is the kind of family we have, if these are the kind of friends that we have. And as well, to people living in Europe or wherever you're living, if you have money enough to buy property in Kenya or to buy land and to start building, for crying out loud, you have money to also pay for a ticket. Be intelligent, wise up. How can you send somebody millions of Kenya shillings and you don't want to know what it's being spent for, and from pictures you trust everything? Go there, buy the land for yourself. Get a contractor, make a what are they called? Make an agreement with him. Send him small by small money, and be going there regularly. But don't tell me that somebody is gonna send you pictures of places and then you're just trusting it. No, it's not like that. They are using you sometimes. Sometimes you have good ones. And I'm saying this because I have a brother who really takes care of me. I can send him millions and I wouldn't lose sleep. I have an uncle of mine who built the houses for me, and I never, ever asked him what he did with the money, because I was sure 100% he's using the money like the way it's supposed to. But if you don't have people you can trust, or if you have doubt, but even then, I went and bought the land for myself, so I knew where the land was. He wouldn't send me just pictures. Don't be naive. And you people back in Africa, back in USA, back in Australia, back in wherever places you are, and you're thinking, okay, we've got a machine to eat money out of, and I'm telling you, shame on you, shame on you. And it's high time, it's really high time we as well, people from here, we start realizing only us can build ourselves. Only you're working for 8 years watching old people. Some of us have old men here that we have in the house. You cannot even hold his hands, but you are surviving. You're in survival mode to survive here, to go back to Kenya and live a good life. Some of us here are working jobs, washing the toilets, washing old people that have feces all over their head, but you're doing it, working for these people. Some children, they are insulting you for years. And if this is the thank you, after I've worked so hard, I send money, and you see it like I'm outside and plucking it like leaves outside. Hello, shame on you, and may God see you. May God see you and punish you. And to my friend, I will be coming and I will help you as much as I can. But this is a message to people.